What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, bigboyfactsjonnytv, and tonight I'll go on my AEW All Out review on highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please full watch the video, turn on post notifications to get notified when I premiere a brand new video, or go live on YouTube every Sunday and every Thursday. Follow my social media, my Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and Discord threads down below in the description. Now let's get started. Now AEW All Out, it was a good show in my opinion. All Elite Wrestling presents AEW All Out 2023 on September 3rd. The show featured Orange Cassidy defending the AEW International Champion against Jon Moxley. So we'll go to a 0-hour pre-show. Excuse me. Backstage, Bryan Danielson comments on his return and highlights his connections to Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. He recalls his last strap match and makes it clear that he's going to hurt Ricky Starks tonight. Lexi Nair interviewed Prince Nada and the Mogul Ambassador and asked them about the over-the-top Battle Royal. Prince Nada says he will donate their winnings to the Mogul Ambassador Foundation. So we get the over-budget Battle Royal winner. Donates $50K to a charity of their choice. Order of elimination. Tony Nese, Sharpentinko, Matt Menard, Sean Spears, Aussie Open, Commander, Gates of Agagi, Angelo Parker, Dalton Castle, and the boys. Dalton Castle, Brian Cage, Doris Martin, Daniel Garcia, Chuck Taylor, Toa Leona, Kong, Hangman Page, Matt Menard, Scorpio, Sky, Jack Hagers, Mark Davis, Daniel Garcia, Action Andretti, Action Andretti, Kyle Fletcher, Trent Beretta, and that's all I gotta say. The match came down to Leona, Cage, Beretta, and Page. Okay. Cage eliminated Beretta. Page eliminates Leona, leaving him and Cage as the final two. They battle on the apron, where Page hits a dead eye, and Cage tumbles to the floor. The winner of the match, Adam Page. Okay, let's move on. So we get Hikaru Shida, Willow Nightingale, and Sky Blue versus Mercedes Martinez, Diamante, and Athena. And this match right here, this was a quick tag team match. Okay. Two teams brawl with each other. Athena argues with her partners, and Blue dives onto him. Shida takes the fight to Diamante in the ring. Shida drops Diamante with a diving kick. Sky Blue drills Diamante with another kick. Mercedes hits Sky Blue with a cheap shot. Martinez and Diamante double team Sky Blue. They isolate Sky Blue and grounds her. Athena maintains the advantage. Excuse me. She continues to argue with Martinez. Willow tags in and Martinez drops off the apron. Willow rallies with a fury of offense. Diamante slams. I'm sorry. Diamante slams Nightingale. Shida tags in and trade shots with Martinez. Willow slams Athena into the barricade. Sky Blue pins Diamante with the Cold Blue. The winner of the match, Hikaru Shida, Willow Nightingale, and Sky Blue. That was a quick tag team match. In advantage, Real Talk Sub left Buckhill and Goldberg and says it's time for them to take over AEW. Okay. So we get the AEW World Tour Champion, the acclaimed Mass Caster, Anthony Bowens, and Billy Gunn, with Dennis Rodman versus Jay Lethal, Jeff Jarrett, and Stardom Sin, accompanied by Sonny Judd and Karen Jarrett. Excuse me. And this match right here, this was decent match. Sanjay Dutt leads in NBA style intro for Jarrett. Jay Lethal, Stadium Sand compete with a basketball hoop. Anthony Bowens wraps the champions way to the ring. Billy Gunn says he has his own referee, and he brings out Aubrey Edwards. Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal take the early advantage by attacking Anthony Bowens and Max Caster. Anthony Bowens sends Jay Lethal to the outside. The Acclaim hits Sesame Timbers on Jeff Jarrett, and Moxley struck before they scissor. Jay Lethal hits Caster from behind, and Statham Sand drops him with the cheap shot. Jeff Jarrett takes control. Jay Lethal tags in and grounds Caster. Jeff Jarrett knocks Billy Gunn off the apron. Jeff Jarrett and Caster are both down after a suplex. Anthony Bounce smiles with a fury of offense. Billy Gunn tags in and clears house with a fury of offense. Statham Sin drops him with a big boot and chokeslams Anthony Bounce. Karen Jarrett goes to use the guitar on Billy Gunn, but Ari ever stops her. Billy Gunn hits Statham Sin below the belt, and Dennis Rodman hits the big man with the guitar. Billy Gunn hits Jay Lethal with a famouser. Anthony Bounce hits him with the arrival, and Caster gets the win with a mic drop for the win. The winner of the match is still your AEW World Tour Champion, the acclaimed Billy Gunn. This was a decent match. Okay, decent tag match. The champion celebrated with Dennis Rodman. So we go to the main show. So we get a Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, MJF and Adam Cole versus Dark Order, John Silver, Alex Reynolds. Accompanied by Evil Uno. Excuse me. And this match right here, this was a fun tag team match. This was fun. Adam Cole and John Silver started the bout and fill each other out. They evenly match early on. Adam Cole drops John Silver with a kick. Adam Cole and MJF call for the double clothesline, but Reynolds breaks it up. MJF and Reynolds tags in. MJF gets a sportsmanship chant going. He extends a handshake and pokes Reynolds in the eye. MJF calls for the kangaroo kick, but John Silver hits him from behind. MJF heads to the outside to the regroup. He holds his neck and Adam Cole tries to confront him. John Silver blindsides Adam Cole. Evil Uno confronts the referee and Reynolds hits MJF with the chair. Excuse me. The doctor checks on MJF. Medical officials have MJF to the back, leaving Adam Cole on his own. He takes the fight to the challengers and they double team him. John Silver takes control. Adam Cole catches Reynolds with a super kick. He goes for the Panama Sunrise and turns it into a roll up. John Silver drills Adam Cole with some kicks and hits a fisherman's buster for a 2 count. Evil Uno attacks Adam Cole and slams him into the ring post. Adam Cole rallies with a neck breaker. John Silver and Reynolds takes control. They hit the double clothesline for a 2 count. Adam Cole draws Reynolds with a big boot. MJF comes back down to the ring, shoving referees out of the way. The whole way down. He demands the tag, and Adam Cole tags in. MJF clears house with a fury of offense. He fights through the pain, and he keeps gaining momentum. MJF calls for the kangaroo kick, and hits it. MJF and Adam Cole hit the double clothesline for the win. The winner of the match is still your Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, MJF and Adam Cole. This was a fun tag team match. MJF is down, and the doctor checks on him. After the bell, they help him up the ramp. Samoa Joe enters for his match, and he shows MJF. MJF stares after him and charges in the ring. He attacks Samoa Joe, who locks in a chokehold, and they separated by security. So we get the Ring of Honor World Television Champion, Samoa Joe versus Shane Taylor. This match was quick. Okay. Samoa Joe and Shane Taylor duke it out with stiff strikes early on. They continue to trade blows. Shane Taylor slams Samoa Joe and hits him with a splash. Samoa Joe mocks Shane Taylor and drops onto him at ringside. Shane Taylor nails Samoa Joe with a stiff shot. Samoa Joe chokes for a sleeper, but Shane Taylor hits an over-the-shoulder stunner. He hits a diamond splash. Shane Taylor hits Samoa Joe with some clubbing blows. Samoa Joe draws him with a lariat. Samoa Joe nails Shane Taylor with a blow to the face. He hits Shane Taylor with a series of knees and makes Shane Taylor tap to the Caputa clutch. The winner and still your Ring of Honor World Television Champion, Samoa Joe. That was a quick match. So we get a TNT Championship match. Luchasaurus accompanied by Christian Cage versus Darby Allin. And this match was pretty good. Darby Allin takes the fight to Luchasaurus right away. Luchasaurus throws him into the barricade, and they still steps. Darby Allin is bust open, and Luchasaurus slams him onto the steps again. The big man sandwiches Darby Allin between the steps and the floor. Luchasaurus walks on those steps. He maintains the advantage and rocks Darby Allin with a headbutt. Darby Allin gets a 2 count with a roll up. He dives and bounces off Luchasaurus. The champion chose Darby Allin with the tapping that he being he being around his ribs. Tape being around his ribs. Darby Allin rallies and slams the big man into the ring post. He dives onto Luchasaurus at ringside. Luchasaurus goes for the torch rack, but Darby Allin counters into a perfect bomb for a 2 count. The champion dumps Darby Allin with a German suplex. Luchasaurus puts Darby Allin in a torture rack. Darby Allin escapes and dives onto Christian Cage at ringside. He hits an avalanche car grab for a 2 count. Um, he hits Nick Wayne with a chair which distracts Darby Allin. Luchasaurus capitalizes and drops Darby Allin with a tombstone. He hits Darby Allin with a second tombstone, throws him into the corner, and hits a lariat for the win. The winner and still your TNT champion, Luchasaurus. This was this was a pretty good match right here. Okay, I'm sorry. Christian Cage and Luchasaurus go to attack Darby Allin and Nick Wayne after the bell, but Shawn Spears and the others makes the save. So we get Powerhouse Hobbs versus Miro. This was a solid match. The two powerhouse battle it out right away. Miro takes control and gets a 2 count with a big lariat. Powerhouse Hobbs and Miro fight, flying with a throw. Miro dodges a splash in the corner from Hobbs, sending him to the outside. He dives onto Hobbs at ringside. Back in the ring, Hobbs grounds Miro. Miro and Hobbs trade blows. They truck each other with body blocks. The two big men trade shots. The the hot spot they they the hotspot continues as they keep trading blows. Miro wins in exchange and drops Hobbs. Miro drills Hobbs with a clubbing blow. He hits a superplex and both men are down. The Redeemer nails Hobbs with a kick, but Hobbs dumps Miro with a power slam. Miro drops Hobbs with another kick. Miro traps Hobbs in the game over, but Hobbs powers his way out of it. Hobbs hits a spine buster for a 2 count. Miro fires back with a spine buster. He locks in the game over, and Hobbs taps out. The winner of the match, Hobbs. Miro and Hobbs shake hands after the bell. Hobbs attacks Miro as he walks away. CJ Perry, formerly known as Lana, comes down and hits Hobbs with a chair. So Lana is all elite now. Hobbs stares her down, and Miro hits him with a chair. Miro and Perry stand tall, but Miro walks out on her. So we get the TBS champion, Chris Statlander. Chris Statlander versus Ruby Soho, accompanied by Saraya. And this match was okay for what it was. Ruby Soho and Statlander feel each other out. They feel each other out early on. They eventually match early on. Chris Statlander drills Ruby Soho with a knee strike. The champion chases Saraya, and distraction helps Ruby Soho takes control as she slams Statlander in the barricade. Back in the ring, Ruby Soho grounds Statlander. Saraya attacks Statlander when the referee isn't looking. She maintains the advantage. Ruby Soho gets a 2 count with the roll up. The challenger slams Chris Statlander to the mat. Chris Statlander fires back, but they drop. It drops Ruby Soho with no future. Chris Statlander continues to gain momentum. She gets a 2 count with a power slam. She hurts a backbreaker and slams Russo for a 2 count. Chris Statlander gets a 2 count with an event with the avalanche power slam. Ruby Soho gets a 2 count with a DDT and a lower hurricanrana. Ruby Soho hits a no future and the destination unknown for, and therefore Tony Storm cross out from under the ring and takes a spray paint from Ruby Soho. Chris Statlander clinches the win with the Sunday Night Forever. The winner of the match is the UTBS champion, Chris Statlander. That match was okay. So we get the strap match: Brian Danielson versus Ricky Starks. This match was good. Danielson enters the ring, enters the final countdown. Starks leaves the ring and jaws around. Ricky Starks attacks Brian Danielson and whips Danielson with the weight belt. Brian Danielson is already split open. Ricky Starks chokes Brian Danielson and continues to take control. continues to control the action. He stumps Brian Danielson in the steps. Ricky Starks mocks Danielson, yes, chant. He chokes Brian Danielson with a strap. Brian Danielson rises with some kicks. Ricky Starks hits Brian Danielson with the strap and chokes him some more. Brian Danielson brutally whips Ricky Starks with the strap and chokes him with it. He dishes out some more nasty strikes with the straps. He hits a few drop kicks in the corner. Ricky Starks drills Brian Danielson with a strap. Ricky Starks talks some trash to Ricky Steamboat, who had joined in commentary for the bout. Brian Danielson puts Ricky Starks into the ring post. He grinds Ricky Starks' face into the ring post. Ricky Starks is busted open. Brian Danielson whips Ricky Starks in with the strap. Ricky Starks levels Brian Danielson with the lariat, and both men are down. Ricky Starks and Brian Danielson whip each other with the strap. He unloads on Brian Danielson, but Brian Danielson, the American Dragon, fires up. Brian Danielson nails Ricky Starks with a kick. Big Bill attacks Brian Danielson. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat pulls Big Bill off the apron and drops him. Big Bill Big Bill grabs Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, and Brian Danielson throws Ricky Starks onto the big man. Brian Danielson dives onto them at ringside. Back in the ring, Ricky Starks gets a near fall with a spear. Brian Danielson hits the running knee for a near fall. Brian Danielson stomps Ricky Starks and goes for the Lee Bell lock. The American Dragon chokes Ricky Starks with the strap, and Ricky Starks pass out. The referee calls for the bell. The winner of the match, Brian Danielson. That was a good match. Brian Danielson and Ricky Steamboat celebrate after the bell. Nigel McGuinness notes that Hangman Page decided to donate the money for his over-budget charity battle royal to the Chicago Public Education, found powering progress in Chicago's public school. So we get Eddie Kingston and Katsuyori Shibata versus Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta. And this tag team match right here, this was pretty good. Shibata and Yuta start the bell and fill each other out. Cascano and Yuta square off with trade blows. Cascano tags out and avoids Kingston. Kingston and Yuta trade blows. The Mad King and Cascano brawl at ringside. Yuta dives onto Kingston. Claudio slams Kingston into the barricade. Yuta takes control and grounds Kingston. Cascano and Yuta isolates Kingston. Kingston rallies and slams Yuta with the butterfly suplex. Cascano maintains the advantage. Yuta and Cascano continue to control the action. Shibata attacks in and clears house with the fear of offense. Cascano slams his way out of a submission hold with a power bomb. He throws Yuta onto Shibata with an assisted splash. Shibata nails Yuta with a sit blow. Shibata traps Yuta in a leg lock. Cascano breaks it up, and Kingston tags in. Kingston rocks Yuta with a chop and drops him with a DDT. He drills Yuta with more chops. Kingston dumps Yuta with an exploder suplex. Shibata and Kingston double team Yuta for a 2 count. Shibata and Cascanoid trade blows. A stiff right hand chops. Cascanoid sends Shibata into the barricade and drops him with an uppercut. Yuta dumps Kingston with 2 German suplexes. Kingston and Cascano exchange strikes in the ring. Cascano hits the neutralizer for a 2 count. Kingston hits the Northern Lights bomb, but Yuta breaks up the pin. I'm sorry. Shibata traps Yuta in a sleeper hold. Cascano gets the win with a stiff uppercut. The winner of the match, Cascano and Wheeler Yuta. This was a pretty good tag team match. So we get Kenny Omega versus Konosuke Takeshita, accompanied by Don Callis. This was a good match. Kenny Omega and Takeshita trade blows right away. They fill each other out and battle for positioning. Takeshita drops Kenny Omega with a heel kick. They continue to trade blows. Takeshita slams Kenny Omega and with a backdrop driver. Kenny Omega takes control and grounds Takeshita. They slap each other and Takeshita gorges Kenny Omega's eyes. Takeshita takes Kenny Omega down with a lariat. He hits a modified powerbomb into the turnbuckle. Takeshita slams Kenny Omega with a brainbuster on the floor. He goes to hit Kenny Omega with a chair, but the referee stops him. Don Callis places chairs on the top of Kenny Omega, and Takeshita hits a senton over the ropes onto Kenny Omega. Takeshita drills Kenny Omega with a big boot and gets a 2 count with a blue thunder bomb. Kanusuke Takeshita continues to control the action. Kenny Omega fires up with a furious of offense. Takeshita nails him with a forearm. Kenny Omega dodges a jumping knee, sending Takeshita to the outside. Kenny Omega dives onto Takeshita at ringside. Kenny Omega hits a massive dropkick. He dumps Takeshita with a two snap suplexes. Kenny Omega hits a knee strike and a reverse hurricanrana. Takeshita dodges the B trigger. They counter suplexes attempts. Kenny Omega nails Takeshita with a knee strike. Takeshita levels Kenny Omega with a lariat. Kenny Omega blasts Takeshita with a knee strike. A V trigger sets Takeshita up for the one-wigged angel, but Takeshita counters into a pin attempt. He gets a 2 count with a German suplex. The competitor straight blows. Kenny Omega hits another stiff knee. Takeshita hits an avalanche boot thunder bomb for a 2 count. Takeshita gets a 2 count with a stuff strike. Don Callis goes to jab Kenny Omega with a screwdriver. Okay, but Kenny Omega dodges it. Kenny Omega has a stiff knee strike. The referee stops Takeshita from using a screwdriver. Takeshita and Kenny Omega trade counters. Takeshita drops Kenny Omega with a German suplex and hits a thunderous knee strike for a near fall. Takeshita hits another knee strike for the win. The winner of the match, Kanusuke Takeshita. This was a good match. So we get the Bullet Club Gold, Jay White, Juice Robinson, and the Guns versus FTR, Dax Harwood, and Cash Wheeler, and the Young Bucks, Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson. And this tag team match was this was fun. Fun tag team match. Harwood and Jay White talked about Wheeler and Colton Gunn quickly tag in. Wheeler gets a 2 count with an earlier pin attempt. Austin Gunn tags in and takes control. Matt Jackson tags in himself in after Wheeler gains the upper hand. The Young Bucks overteam Austin Gunn. Austin Gunn, Colton Gunn. Jay White tags back in and squares off with Harwood. They trade blows. Juice Robinson tags in and gains the upper hand. Bullet Club Gold isolates Harwood. FTR double teams Jay White. Robinson hits Wheeler with a signature jab. The two teams square off as the match resets. They brawl. Harwood sends Harwood gets sent flying into the ring post. Bullet Club Gold takes control again. Jay White dumps Harwood with a suplex into the turnbuckle. Jay White slams Harwood onto the apron. Bullet Club Gold continues to keep Harwood isolated. Harwood dodges a cannonball in the corner. The Young Bucks rallies, tensions rise between them, and FTR. Bullet Club Gold takes control again. FTR and the Young Bucks hit superplexes and splashes. Matt Jackson downs onto Colton and Juice Robinson at ringside. Harwood and Jay White trade blows. Juice Robinson breaks up the Shatter Machine. Dax and Nick Jackson hit the Shatter Machine. Matt Jackson and Dax are left with Jay White and they hit the BT trigger, but Colton Gunn breaks up the win. Colton hits Matt Jackson with a finisher. Juice Robinson breaks the Shatter Machine. Colton Gunn pins Cash after Jay White hits him with the Blade Runner. The winner of the match, Bullet Club Gold, Jay White, Juice Robinson, and the Guns. This was a fun tag team match. FTR and the Young Bucks argue after the bell. So we get the main event of the evening. AEW International Champion Orange Cassidy versus Jon Moxley. This was a good match. Moxley and Cassidy entered the Blackpool Combat Club best friends, respectively. Moxley decks Cassidy with a stiff shot and pushes him with some strikes early on. Cassidy responds with a drop kick. Moxley dumps him with a suplex. Cassidy hits Moxley with some punches and slams him into the turnbuckle. Moxley rolls through a crossbody and stomps on Cassidy. Cassidy hits a Stun Dog Millionaire and downs onto Moxley. The challenger dumps Cassidy with a modified suplex. Moxley maintains the advantage. Cassidy gets busted open. Moxley targets the wound and bites it. Cassidy crawls back into the ring. Moxley spikes him with a pile driver for a 2 count. He chokes Cassidy with some of his tape. Moxley mocks Cassidy and puts his hands in his pockets. Cassidy Cassidy is a bloody mess, and Jon Moxley grounds him. Cassidy rakes Jon Moxley's back and bites him. He hits a diamond DDT and draws Moxley with another DDT. Moxley draws Cassidy with an elbow to the face. Cassidy nails Moxley with the orange punch for a 2 count. Moxley counters beach break and hits a gaunt style pile driver. Cassidy gets a 2 count with a pin attempt. Moxley locks in the bulldog choke. Moxley transitions and traps Cassidy in the libel lock. Cassidy escapes and rolls to the outside. Moxley exposes part of the floor. Cassidy counters and hits the beach break on the explodes floor. Moxley gets head first into the steps. Moxley narrowly avoids the count as he gets back in the ring. Cassidy drills Moxley with two orange punches. Moxley counters a third into a cutter. Cassidy hits another orange punch and drops Moxley with a spear for a 2 count. Orange Cassidy hits Moxley with some kicks. Moxley levels him with a lariat. Cassidy gets right back up and Moxley drops him with another excuse me. Moxley hits a death rider for a 2 count. Cassidy struggles back to his feet and flips Moxley off. Moxley gets the win with a death rider. The winner and your new AEW International Champion, Jon Moxley. That was a good main event. One thing I can say, excuse me. One thing I can say about Orange Cassidy had a great international championship run, but it was time for Orange Cassidy to drop the international champion to Jon Moxley, even though that main event was a good match. But anyway, and it says Blackpool Combat Club helps Moxley walk to the back. Cassidy gets an ovation from the crowd. The fans chant, "Thank you, Orange Cassidy," and AEW All Out goes off the air. All right, like I said earlier, AEW All Out was a good show, and that's all I gotta say from here. But anyway, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please watch the video. Comment down below what are your thoughts on AEW All Out, because it was a good show. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please watch the video. Turn on post notifications to get notified when I premiere a brand new video or go live on YouTube Sunday and Thursday. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for my WWE Raw review and highlights. This your boy, Big Boy Facts John TV. Have a great night. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kings, kept your club. Too sweet. I'm out of here, gang. Thank you guys so much for watching.